most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Howdy, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're going to show you the complete knee workout you can do in bed for knee pain, knee replacement after surgery, and so forth. Of course, you're going to want to make sure that this is okay with your physical therapist or your physician before you embark on anything like this. Plus, we're doing a giveaway today, Brad. Let's talk about that. If you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Go to bobandbrad.com and go to the giveaway section, and you can sign up for a giveaway contest. We are giving away the Knee Glide, and we're going to show you how to use this today.
Right.
Quite handy, quite light, by the way, too. What is it?
3.1 pounds.
3.1 pounds. Okay. That's about the weight of my brain. Let's go to, also can go to Facebook, and you'll find the contest there pinned at the top of the page. Want to go to Twitter or Instagram or TikTok if you want 60-second version of our program. So, again, if you're after surgery or replacement, follow the guidelines of your surgeon or therapist. But let's go ahead and get started. These are some basic ones, Brad. We're going to start with the ones that are really for beginners or just starting out. And then we'll go to the medium and then advanced.
Sure. So, sounds like a good plan, Bob.
The first one that a lot of people have you do, a lot of therapists have you do, is just quad sets. Now, Brad, if you want to go ahead and tighten up the quad, Brad's got some nice quads there. He's got good delineation there, so you can see how he's tightening up the quad. We're just trying to reactivate the quad. A lot of times the quad gets a little stupid after surgery, doesn't it? It kind of forgets how to work.
Yeah, or lazy. You could call it stupid.
Yeah. All right, don't mean to insult your quad, Brad. But anyway, good set of 10. And then we're going to go ahead and start off with some just gentle flexion. We want to go ahead and bend the knee.
Sure.
We want to get it going. So, Brad, a lot of times you can use a towel to do this.
Now, you can grab under the thigh. Sometimes putting a towel under there, it makes it easier so you don't have to reach and it's awkward. And you just bring it up as far as you can. And you're going to let pain be your guide. A little stretch pain is okay, but it all depends. You're going to follow your doctor or your therapist, and they'll guide you through how much to push it.
And I know what a lot of you are yelling out there right now. We do hear you. You're saying, well, I just have knee pain. I didn't have knee surgery. We're going to show you some things that are going to work for you too.
Right.
One thing, when you're working on knee flexion, you always want to make sure you have as much bend as you can, even when you're having knee pain. So another way, again, especially if you're starting off, this exercise is golden. This is where the Knee Glide really comes in handy. You place this in bed, and a lot of times to make it a little more comfortable, we put a towel or a washcloth on there. And look how easily Brad can work on gliding the knee into flexion. He can start working on that flexion while in bed already, while he's recovering from the surgery.
This really works well, Bob. It's nice and smooth, and you can just, when it's easy to slide, you can think about that knee bending. Do I get to use the towel yet, Bob, or is that?
Yes, you can use. Actually, you could use you could use the towel right away.
Well, and this is
or underneath. You can go on either way.
Whichever works out better for you. Gonna pull, let the knee relax, let it flex.
Now he can also work on extending the knee, because after surgery, after knee replacement surgery, or even if you haven't had surgery, if you're lacking full extension, you want to work on letting gravity and maybe even tightening up the quad while you're doing this to try to get the knee fully extended there. So, all right, another way to stretch that, if you're wanting to work, just let gravity do its thing, you can put a towel underneath the heel, or maybe even something a little larger, like this.
Get the gap in there. And sometimes just relaxing it and let gravity stretch is enough. But we want to, are we showing some overpressure here?
Not overpressure
Not yet.
Okay, now we're going to go to the medium intensity. And we're going to start off with, we're going to get a little more aggressive on strengthening. So Brad, if you want to go into the hook line, like this, and now you're going to start working on quad extension. So this is active quad extension while you're in the hook line position. So again, if you're having knee pain and your knee has gotten a little bit weak, you can go ahead and start working on extension. There you go, Brad.
Use that towel for all kinds of
Brad's
duties.
improvising.
Well, it might be kind of hard for some people. Then you can really focus on those quads.
Now, go ahead and use the towel, Brad. You can start working on some knee flexion with a little.
So when it's getting close to being up there, There's going to be a little stretch, maybe a little pain here. So use good judgment, not too much.
Now,
And
again, if you're just having knee pain, didn't have knee surgery, this is a good stretch for you to do. A lot of people are lacking that knee flexion. You want to try to regain that. That can knock your pain levels down just by working on that.
this is a good video, Bob.
Is it?
Yeah, a lot of.
Well, we're
this is
throwing
very-
a lot at you, but pick out the ones you like and pick out the ones that'll work for you.
Right, it's
I'm
very
going to bring the knee
complete.
glide back out, Brad, and I want you to work on some extension with a little overpressure on
Sure.
this.
All right, so I'm going to go down. That's
I'm gonna
fine.
move it all
That's
the way
all right.
out. Okay.
Stretch.
So maybe take your hand.
Yep.
And
So then I'll
lean
need
up a
to
little
get
bit.
up and push on there. Don't go on your kneecap. You're going to stay above the knee on the thigh and stretch and relax. And we really like the pressure on, pressure off versus holding for 30
Right.
seconds.
Yeah.
And that varies from therapist to therapist.
So pressure on, pressure off, pressure on, pressure off. You can do some
Breathe.
full. You can do some prolonged ones
Yep,
too.
you can too.
There's no right or wrong.
I'm
on
not
this.
opposed to it,
Yeah.
but I have pretty good luck with on and off.
All right, now we're going to move in more to the more advanced ones, Brad. And now we're going to do knee flexion with actually a towel underneath the knee.
Oh, yes.
You want to show how that works?
So again, by this time it's bending fairly
Yeah.
good. We're going to put a little, not a too thick of one, right in the crux of the knee. And we're going to pull up and bend the knee.
Yeah,
I'm
you
going to
should
hold
grab
it
with-
there.
I was going to say, there
Yeah.
you go. This is advanced. This is very advanced. But if you guys are, if one of you is just having knee pain, this is one thing you may try.
Right.
Try a towel underneath the knee and try pulling on the knee like this. And it gaps the knee a little bit, gaps the knee joint. And sometimes that stretches a little bit and it will put it back kind of in place. I don't know
Right.
if that's the way
So-
to put
so
it,
to
Brad,
speak.
but yeah.
And
All right.
again, don't start with too thick of a towel roll on that.
Now, again, an advanced one. This is going to be, if you're having knee pain, kind of came on suddenly, what you're going to work on is you want to make sure you're getting the knee fully extended, but I'm going to have you turn the foot out a little bit, out that way. And while you're doing that, you're going to push on the leg and do pressure on, pressure off. So you got the, yep. This really works sometimes if the knee pain is on the inner side of the knee. My wife had a lot of good luck with this one. She used to lie on the couch, sorry, and put her foot up on the armrest.
Sure.
And so this was up on the armrest,
Yep.
and then she'd do these while she was watching TV. Really helped her.
Yeah.
Really took her out of the
You
painful.
wouldn't help her out.
I did some things with her too. I did some mobilizations.
I can just about
Yeah, I
imagine.
bet you. Brad, it's a family show. Now he's doing internal rotation. So now he turned the foot in. Now you probably won't do both of these. You're going to find out which one of these feels better.
Right.
So while you're doing it, it should, either not hurt or it might even feel better. Afterwards, it definitely should feel better. If
Right.
it feels worse after you did, that's not for you.
Right. Good point,
So-
Bob. It should allow the more range. I've had people, like you say, go this way, oh, it hurts, and you go this way, no pain, plus it gets straighter.
Yes.
And that's a combination we're looking for.
So you're going to figure out which way you're going to go. Are you going to go in, out, maybe just straight on?
Sure.
But you're going to get that overpressure, especially this is for the people way later in their recovery for a knee replacement,
Right.
or it's for people who just have knee pain that just suddenly showed up,
Right.
especially a lot of the people that are 40, 50 year older. I mean, 'cause-
possibly some arthritis.
yeah. All right, Brad, we got a few more to do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You just want to do a little couple mobs on the kneecap
Oh, sure.
to make sure the kneecap is staying loose.
Loose quads, relax them, and then you can get that kneecap to move. Go like this. And I don't know if you can zoom in and
Are you picking that up, Mike? Mike says yes.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you could show it that way.
You'll do it up here, but just so you can see it. I don't. It's gonna be hard for me to relax my quads, and then see if you can get that kneecap right to left, and you can do some diagonals on there as well. 10 to 15 repetitions each way.
If you find that it's tight in one direction, work on that direction, because that means that the ligaments have tightened up a little bit on
Right.
you, and they can affect how the kneecap tracks, and can actually give you some pain.
Exactly.
Straight leg raise, Brad.
Oh,
Just
yes.
straight on. You lost your pillow here. I'll grab
That's
that.
all right. I don't need it for this.
Okay.
I'm feeling.
So he has the one leg up, and he's just doing straight leg raises, just working the hip flexors and the quads at the same time. Just it's a little more advanced. And then we want to get hamstrings. can just do some bridging, Brad.
Don't bring real uptight, which is
Yeah.
going to be hard probably anyways. Just up here. And if you think about pulling your heels in, that engages the hamstrings a little bit more.
So now again, we're working on some a little more advanced strengthening of the quadricep and the hamstring.
Be careful
Yeah.
for cramps, and if the
Yeah.
hamstrings start to cramp, just skip it.
After that, if you're up to this point now, you should be getting out of bed and doing some more advanced functional things
Right.
for strengthening and so forth. So remember, get to Bob and Brad and sign up for our giveaway.
There you go. And Bob, we can fix just about anything except for
a broken heart.
Right, exactly. But we'll continue to work on that until nauseum and everything else.
Ad nauseum, yes.
Oh, yeah, ad nauseum.